Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This week we'll be talking about leaders building leaders. But before we get started, make sure you give me that thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos. Also, subscribe to the channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature and you'll be notified of new releases. Also, feel free to comment on the contents of this video and share it with your co-workers and associates. Well, let's go ahead and get started. In the world of construction, leadership isn't confined to the office or the boardroom. True leadership shows up every day on the job site, in hard hats and high-vis vests with muddy boots and calloused hands. And the most effective leaders, they just don't bark orders, they build other leaders. Because in construction, where high stakes meet high pressure, we don't have the luxury of waiting for someone else to step up. Leadership, especially when it comes to safety, is a shared responsibility, and the job is far too important to be left to titles alone. Let's start with something that many people overlook. Productivity and safety are not enemies. In fact, they're inseparable partners. A safe crew is a productive crew. Accidents just don't hurt people. They stop the job, shake morale, and cost time and money. Every delay, every incident, and every shortcut taken for the sake of speed ends up being a detour to the very productivity we're chasing. So the real pros, the real leaders, know that planning for safety is planning for success. And here's the challenge. Safety can't be managed from a clipboard or a checklist alone. It lives in the decisions made in the moment. It thrives in the culture of the team. It shows up in the way one worker calls out to another, "Hey, watch your step. Hold up, let me spot you. Let's do this the right way, not the fast way." That's leadership. That's building leaders. Every person on site is a part of the safety equation. Not just the superintendent, not just the foreman. Everyone, from the greenest apprentice to the most seasoned operator, holds a piece of the responsibility. And when we take ownership, when we look out for each other, we create more than compliance. We create commitment. And that's where human performance comes in, one of the most powerful concepts reshaping safety in our industry. Human performance reminds us that people are fallible. Even the best workers make mistakes. It's not about blame, it's about building systems that expect error and are resilient enough to catch it before it leads to catastrophe. When something goes wrong, the question isn't who messed up. The real question is what allowed that error to happen and how do we fix it? That's a leadership mindset. It means leading with curiosity, not condemnation. It means learning, adjusting, and improving, not punishing after the fact. So when we talk about leaders building leaders, we're talking about creating a culture where people feel empowered to speak up, step up, and take responsibility, not just for themselves, but for their team. We're talking about training eyes to see hazards before they happen, and training hearts to care enough to act. Because the strongest crews aren't just trained, they're trusted. They're led by example. They're built on mutual respect, and that starts with you. Whether you carry a title or not, you have the ability and the obligation to lead. Show the new guy how it's done. Ask questions that challenge the status quo. Praise someone for doing it the safe way, even when no one was watching. Recognize that the way you handle pressure sets the tone for everyone else. You want a high performance crew? Start by building high trust relationships. Leadership isn't a job site announcement, it's a daily decision. And when we commit to building leaders, when we raise up those around us, we don't just build structures, we build a safer, stronger, and more productive future. All right, boys and girls, that's my thoughts on the subject. I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate your watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to the channel where you'll find additional videos of this nature, and you'll be notified of new releases. Please comment on this video and let me know what you think, and be sure to share this with your co-workers and associates. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your co-workers and help ensure their safety. And most importantly, have a grateful day, and we'll see you next time. Safety is all on you. It's all on you, man.